Hi everyone, and welcome to my home makeover plans video. I just thought I would take you for a little walk through my home and show you some of the things I've already done and then some things that I would like to do to my home in the future. But before I start, I just really wanted to say that I don't want this video to come across as ungrateful, because honestly, I'm so grateful to have this place. This is my home and it's my safe place, and basically I spend a lot of time here. Some of the things that I'll be talking about are things that I would like to change, as they are just not to my personal taste. And when we bought this house 3 years ago, it was already completed, so we didn't get to choose things like flooring, carpet, fixtures, bench tops, and those kinds of things. So this is like, in an ideal world, if we eventually save up enough money, I would love to change things just to make my house even more of a home. And even though I do love my home, I just feel like I want to make it even better, if that makes sense. Okay, so let's get into it. I'm starting in the front room today, a little bit different. Also, I'm really sorry if you can hear any like drilling noises or anything like that. The people who live behind us are currently having their roof fixed, so there's not a lot I can do, but we'll just try and work around the noise. So this little room is at the front of the house. There's just like a little sofa bed here for when we have family staying over. Nothing's really been done to this room. We've got the old TV and the old TV unit. We still have DVDs and CDs and things. I don't know what we'll do with those. This shelf we're putting on Gumtree. Kyle brought the heater out here because it gets cold at night time when he's playing his PlayStation. I think what I would like to do is just add some cushions, maybe a nice floor rug, Kmart side table, may or may not stay there. And it would be nice to be able to get a new TV unit, because I got this one from Fantastic Furniture when we very first moved out together, like 12 or 13 years ago, and the back is starting to fall off. Diesel is just here on his bed. And this is our hallway area. I'm not sure how well it's going to focus, but we'll paint this. We did put a shelf here and then we decided to take it down. It wasn't quite right for the space, and let me see if I can focus on my finger. We're thinking about getting like a nice thin hallway entryway table thing here, and then we'll maybe put a mirror and some hooks or something like that. Just keep it nice and minimal. This floating timber flooring downstairs will be staying. Might put some artwork on this plain wall here eventually. This is our kitchen, dining, and living area. I don't think there's too much down here. Sorry, you can hear Diesel. If you hear that sound, it's just him following me around because he doesn't like to be alone. In the living space, I did a mini makeover in here recently, so I feel like there's probably not too much more that I want to do. I've been debating about whether I'll keep these rust cushions here, or maybe Diesel's decided he needs to have a drink while I'm trying to talk as well. Thanks, Diesel. Okay. I'm not sure if I'll keep these rust cushions or swap them for a more neutral color to go with these ones. I am definitely keeping these two here. I just love those three colors together. The floor rug is staying. The coffee table is staying. However, I'm not going to leave a link to it because I do not recommend it. It's actually starting to go rusty. I'm not sure if you can see that little spot of rust there, but we haven't even had it for very long. And if you saw my little makeover video of this area, you would have seen that it also gave me a metal splinter. There's Diesel. Definitely keeping the TV cabinet, but this stuff won't stay like this. It's just kind of sitting there at the moment. And then for the windows, we're thinking about maybe using the same linen curtains that we put in my home office room upstairs. I think it would just add a real softness to this space and a little bit of a different texture. So I think I might even end up putting those like all through the house. As you know, I'm not the biggest fan of the beige wall color. I will be painting the entire house white, and the shade of white I'm using, I think it's called White Polar Quarter, but I did use it in my home office makeover, and I can leave the name down in the description, but you can see what it looks like when I go upstairs. So this is how the dining area is currently. It's very minimal. I'm thinking about taking the placemat off of the table and maybe putting just like one little vase or something in the middle. I absolutely love these dining chairs. We did make a little bit of a mistake, which I do regret. These are our second set. The first ones were very cool in tone, and as you can see, everything else in this space is very warm toned, so they just didn't go. We were lucky enough to be able to sell them on Gumtree. However, we did lose a little bit of money, but you know, we learned a good lesson there to maybe look at things in store before you purchase online. But I'm also happy that somebody has them in their home and you know, they're really happy with them. So I guess that's the positive. I've got a print up here. I'm not sure how well you can see it because the light is reflecting off. I got this from Fi, and I think the website is called I Am Fi, and I really like it. It's like kind of a galaxy, and the girl is like in a swimming pool. The only thing, if I had known there would be this much white around the edges, I probably would have just got a white frame instead. But yeah, I'm not sure if we'll keep this here, or maybe I might even do like some wall shelves and display cookbooks and like nice bowls and stuff, or maybe like a full gallery wall. But if it doesn't stay there, we can easily find another home somewhere in the house for it, I'm sure, because we do like it. Okay, moving into the kitchen. These bar stools are from West Elm, and we've had them for a couple of years now, and I think they're really good quality and we just really like them. They actually do swivel. They're like spinny ones, which the kids love when they come and visit. But here's the kitchen. It is a really nice kitchen. There's nothing wrong with it, but it's definitely not to my taste. I'm hoping that I'll be able to change the bench tops to white, or like a white quartz. I've been doing a little bit of research, and I may be able to get like an overlay, so it'll save heaps of money. So if we go ahead with that, which I think I will, I'll definitely show you what it looks like, and I can let you know how much it costs and that sort of thing. And I'd love to change to a matte black tap and black handles. The cabinets are beige, so I'm thinking of having those painted white. I would like to redo the kitchen, but you know, it's only 3 years old. The house is 3 years old. I don't think it's worth ripping the whole thing out, and I think that we would save a lot of money by having the cabinets painted white, these ones especially. And then I thought we would have to have the backsplash. Is it backsplash or splash back? I always get confused. I think it's backsplash. No, splashback. I don't know. I thought we would have to have that removed to get the overlays on the bench tops, but I actually found a company online that says they don't need removing. However, when I paint everything white, the wall behind the glass there is cream. So I'm thinking of not having it removed because I feel like it would cost way more money, but I think you can get a tiler to actually tile over the top of it, and they use like a special adhesive or something. I would really like to do that. I think the microwave would stay here, dishwasher would stay here, the layout would be the same, the cabinets would be the same, just a little bit of a facelift and make it feel a bit more modern and more light and airy, because it feels so dark in here with all of the brown and beige. And then the pantry, my pride and joy, which if you're wondering is still very neat and organized. Since I did that pantry organization video, I've actually found it so much easier to keep everything organized. So my dream would be to turn this into a butler's pantry. I would love to have like a bench top with cabinets to hide, I guess, the things that you don't really want to see. And then I would do a tile backsplash, splash back. I don't know why I can't remember which one is which, but you know what I'm talking about. So tile the wall, put some PowerPoints in, and actually bring my KitchenAid, which I love, and the toaster and the kettle in here, and they'd be able to sit out permanently. Currently, we keep the toaster and the kettle in this bottom cupboard, and we take it out every morning and put it away. And then I'd like to still have open shelving because I love how all of my jars look, but I think I would do like maybe 3 long ones above the like bench, and then it would just be like a really cool little butler's pantry. So that's my idea for this little space. I'm not sure what I would do with the door. I've seen you can get like barn door kits in Bunnings, so maybe I could do that and have it like sliding open and closed, because it currently opens inwards like this and it would be in the way. I'm also not sure if I want to get like a cool shelf or a cabinet and turn it into like some sort of bar cabinet, but I could keep like the nice placemats and plates and glasses and that sort of thing over there. It's just a little thought maybe, but at the same time we don't want it to be too crowded. We really do like more of a minimal feel, which you will notice throughout the house, and it's very mid-century inspired as well. So also downstairs we have this little powder room. Again, I would paint the walls white. That's just happening throughout the house, so I probably don't need to keep saying that. Just know that the entire inside of the house will be painted white. These tiles are very shiny and they're brown. They're like dark brown. So eventually I would love to have those replaced. And also I'd like to put a couple of shelves up here, I think, and just like have plants and some prints and like cute stuff up there. Please excuse the mess in my laundry. I have got cushions here because I've been washing the covers to give to my sister. I've got all these cleaning cloths from yesterday's big house clean that need washing. Yeah, there's a lot to do in here. I have this storage cupboard and it was super organized, but since I organized it, I actually took some of the baskets out to use elsewhere, and I've stored loads of like art and craft stuff in here to do with my nieces and nephews, but I'm really not sure what to do. It feels like this laundry has loads of storage because there is this, but at the same time this is not the most functional space. Like Kyle uses the ironing board here. This is the only PowerPoint. The cabinets are brown with like a beige bench top and beige tiles. So I don't really know if that's like not a supporting beam or anything, if I would have that taken out, or maybe have like the washing machine and stuff moved to this side. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Even like a corner cabinet that goes all the way up to the roof and across, or like top cabinets as well as like base cabinets that go around the corner, and then like washing machine and dryer or something like that. I don't know. Brown floor tiles again. I would love to replace those and just really brighten the space. Diesel's going to follow me again. Hello. As we head upstairs, I absolutely love this. Let me see if I can show you. It's really high up. This is the only part of the house I won't be able to paint myself, but Kyle does have a cousin who is a professional painter, so maybe we can talk him into doing some mates rates for us. As you head up the stairs, I'm not entirely sure what we're going to do with the carpet situation. And again, I don't want to come across as ungrateful because this is just like my wishes and my hopes and dreams for, you know, my home that I honestly love so much. But yeah, the carpet is also brown. You'll see that's a recurring theme throughout the house, is loads of brown and beige. The problem with this carpet is, let me see if I can find one. Diesel is an old boy, right? And he is mostly an inside dog now. But the thing is, some of these pulls in the carpet. Oh, he's licking me in the face. Diesel, stop. Stop. He's licking my face. So the problem with this carpet, I've just come upstairs, is this happens very easily when he like stretches out or something. His claws basically pull up sections of the carpet. So what we would like to do up here is get the same flooring as what we have downstairs, which is a floating timber floor. It's really easy to clean and maintain. The only thing I'm not sure about is I don't think we can do that on the stairs, so I don't know whether we would get like a carpet runner made and paint the stairs, or if we would just have to recarpet them in a different carpet. I definitely wouldn't keep this particular one, but we want to have all of this as floating timber floors and into the bedroom, and I'll obviously put like floor rugs in to soften the area. But yeah, they're just so much easier to clean and dust. Like our carpet, especially in our bedroom, it just like holds so much dust in it, and Kyle has asthma and we both have dust allergies, so I feel like in that respect it would also be a lot better. I'm not 100% sure what my plans are for this living area, I guess you could call it, upstairs here. I have this couch, this will stay, but I may change like the cushions and stuff and make it more neutral. That little side table there is actually from Aldi and I love it. I don't know, I may end up putting these drawers here that I absolutely love in one of the bedrooms. We would have put them in our bedroom, but they sadly do not fit in there. There's not enough space the way that it's designed. Some of my plants and the drawers have got games and things inside them. So I have been thinking that it would be lovely to turn this area into like a little home library and perhaps do like floating shelves all the way down this wall and just completely fill the entire thing with books, like floor to ceiling. I think that would look really cool. I love this IKEA mirror. I would definitely keep this up here, I think, because it just makes the area feel brighter and bigger as well. Just ignore that stuff over there. That's stuff for my nephew Mitchell and my sister. After 6 months we get to see them. I'm so excited. But yeah, Jamie left a bit of stuff here, and then I've got birthday present stuff for Mitchell. So I might go into these bedrooms first. This is actually the next room that I'm going to do a little makeover on. I love this IKEA bed. Originally I wanted it this way around with the tall end up here because I wanted to do hanging plants and it would get the light from the window. But now I've actually decided I want to do something else that's a little bit more minimal, so that's going to be turned around. I will be getting rid of the Kmart print, but it did me well for 2 years, or was it 2 or 3 years? The side tables match the bed, so they'll be staying as well. I think I'm going to bring the jute floor rug in here from my home office room because I do have a rug ordered for that room. Again, obviously painting, there's the color. You can see that's such a big difference. We have a round mirror over here and we've never really known exactly where to put it, but Kyle and I both feel like this might be the room, so it's just sitting over there at the moment because neither of us really know how to hang it up. We're kind of waiting for my brother-in-law and my sister to come and stay here, so hopefully in the September school holidays they might be able to come. Oh, and obviously the bedding will be changed. This is old Kmart bedding that I already had. That's just a linen cupboard, nothing good to see in there. We have another upstairs toilet. You already know what I'm going to say about the brown tiles. Paint this. Might do the same thing with shelves up here too because I kind of like that idea, but yeah, not much to see there. This is like, I guess this is the main bathroom. Again, lots of brown. I could probably have these cabinets painted, swap the handles. I would love to just have all white tiles in the shower. And the thing about our showers is the builders, for some reason, they didn't put in anywhere, like any kind of shelving for you to put your products on. So we bought these things that hook over the shower screen. We've got one for this shower and one for our ensuite. It was really lucky I found the soap holder for this underneath the sink here, but there wasn't one for our ensuite, but that's okay. I would love to have, is it called a nib wall where it kind of, no, or niche. I think it's called a niche. It kind of goes in a little bit and you can put all your stuff in there. I'd love to have one of those. in this shower and the ensuite shower. We're really lucky that we have a bath as well. And again, I quite like the white wall tiles, and then it's brown, brown, brown. So yeah, I would like to change that. I think it would be fun to have like some nice little shelves in here and some plants, and I don't know, maybe some artwork. There's like loads of wall space to do something cool here, but I do wonder about moisture getting into it, so would have to be careful about that. Sorry if you can hear Diesel, he's just been licking himself the whole time. This is currently my favorite room. Oh, birthday presents sitting over there. Look what finally arrived. My prints from Decenio, so I can put those into the frames. I haven't done it yet, but I will. Yeah, so I'm thinking about having like a print this size maybe sitting up there. I don't know, maybe a couple over here, not entirely sure. But then this shelf here, I accidentally bought the small one. That's 55 centimeters and it's too small. I'd like to get the larger version and put it up here above my desk and have like trailing plants coming down and maybe a couple of prints and some nice stuff like that. I keep saying to Kyle I'd love to get an iMac to put on here, and he agrees that it would look really good, but we have had our laptop since 2015 and it's still doing absolutely fine. So maybe when the time comes that it no longer works anymore, then we might make that investment. But for now, I'm just kind of keeping it very minimal on here, apart from a couple of birthday presents for people. This is like my favorite corner of this room. I'm not sure how well it's showing up on camera, but I've got this really nice shelf. That's from IKEA and it's actually got drawers in it. I just love this curtain. It's a linen one and it's from IKEA as well. And this little like seagrass ottoman thing is also from IKEA. And I really like that the curtain just covers up those ugly brown blinds. And I love that I chose black for the curtain rods. I think it goes really well with the black framed mirror. And then I've got some like black frames for prints as well. Diesel says he approves. And then I've got like my cabinet with some like tech things in it over there. And here's my favorite plant, just in case you're wondering. I can't believe I almost forgot this room, but this is the master bedroom. I have done a little bit in here, so it's not finished, but I would love to do like a room makeover video of this room as well, because I absolutely love the furniture in here that I've chosen. But I haven't painted or put things on the wall or anything yet. So I'm thinking about putting a print or maybe like a mini gallery wall even here. This is like my little vanity kind of table that I've made. Please excuse all of the washing. I'm due to do a load of washing today. But yeah, this is our bed and the floor rug we currently have in here, which I love, but I do need to get an underlay thing for it because, as you can probably see, it has buckled a little bit underneath the bed. Most of the furniture in here is from West Elm, my favorite place on earth. After painting, I've got a rattan round mirror that I'm actually going to put on the wall over here. I personally would love to put in a really long shelf and just fill it with heaps of plants, but I don't think that Kyle is too keen on that idea, so we may go for a couple of prints up there instead. And then here is our wardrobe. So that's the mirror that I was talking about. I think I got it from Adair's. We've had it for quite a little while now. We weren't 100% sure where we were going to put it, but honestly, that is like the perfect spot for it. So this is my side of the wardrobe. Kyle's side is down there, but I'm not going to show his stuff. As you can see, I've got the tiniest little gap for long hanging, and that's because when we bought this house, these drawers did not exist. These are actually the Malm drawers from IKEA. So I've got a set and Kyle has a set down there, and we built them and they just look like they belong. They look like they were meant for this wardrobe. The only issue is, as I said, I've only got this much hanging because of this bit here. So what I think we would like to do, and it's just going to be so much cheaper than having custom wardrobes fitted. The depth of the wardrobe as well is actually quite shallow, would you say? Like, it's not very deep. So even the standard size like IKEA wardrobes, like I think they're called packs, they would stick out like too far. So that was not going to work either. But I think as a like cheaper solution, I'd like to get some shelves put in up a lot higher. So maybe one long shelf, and obviously leave space here for a curtain to hang. But then what I think we'll do is have like a rail underneath that, so it would be like up here, and just utilize this space a bit more, and the clothes would hang from about there down, and then there would be more of a gap between the bottom of the clothes and the top of the drawers. It's fine for me because I'm really short, but Kyle's clothes, I'm not sure if you can see, they kind of, like my longer shirt here, they really scrunch up, if that makes sense. Yeah, we'd like to have that put up higher, so we probably won't have this rail and this shelf, but some that are attached to the wall that come across a little bit further on this side, maybe to about here, and that will just give me a little bit more long hanging space, because you can probably tell I am a fan of the Zara midi dresses. They fit more like a maxi on me, but I honestly don't mind, because a normal maxi dress is too long, because I am 5'1" and a quarter, I think. So I'll just say 5'2". I'll take that extra little bit. That's the plan for in here. And obviously in all the bedrooms, the flooring hopefully would be the floating timber floors as well. And this here is our ensuite. It's basically just the same as the main bathroom without a bathtub, and we have a double vanity, which we are so lucky for. But again, it's brown, brown, beige, brown. So I would love to be able to eventually replace all of the tiles. I don't know if I would keep this situation, or maybe replace it with different sinks and vanities and some kind of storage up here, because that's just a flat mirror, but it's huge and I do like it. But yeah, it's just not quite our taste. Oh, and I'm not sure if I mentioned, but all of the rooms in our house have walk-in wardrobes. Wait, I didn't show this room. There's also this other bedroom as well. So this is like the second, I can't believe I nearly forgot this. This is like the second biggest bedroom in the house, and I can't believe I almost forgot this as well. That's our old bed. It's got like a scroll top. It's just not really our taste anymore, but I feel like it makes a really nice spare bed. I didn't want to get rid of it because I really like the color. It's like an oatmeal color. I'd love to replace the bedside tables. I'm not sure if we'll keep this here, but I love this. I just need to find the right spot for it. This is a slightly larger walk-in wardrobe here. Those are our old drawers and bedside tables that I think we might put on Gumtree to give away. Yeah, so there's not like too much that we would do. Just replace the bedside tables, replace the bedding with something a little bit more modern and to our taste. Some kind of artwork up here. Oh, I'm so glad that I walked in here, because otherwise I would have forgotten this room. So those are all of my current and future home makeover / renovation plans for my house. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure that you give it a thumbs up to let me know. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more home and lifestyle content. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again in my next video. Bye.